Resist now. Resist now.
We'll run this back. Facts. We'll run.
Resist now. Resist now.
morning on this September the 3rd of 2022. I'm your gracious and thankful host, Solomon Jones. Welcome to Trendsetter Crypto TV. Okay. And look, guys, what you're looking at right now is the crypto bubbles. You guys know I like playing with the bubbles, right? And right now what we're looking at is, the top performing coins of the last week, right? And let me just state for the record, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. If you need financial advice, seek a professional. I am a crypto enthusiast. This is me having coffee and having conversation with some friends, okay? So if you're watching this in the chat, I consider you a friend because ain't a lot of people that I can talk to about this crypto, okay? Now, you guys know, especially if you've been on my Patreon, that I've been talking about Terra Luna Classic since the dramatic crash that happened when it literally went from $90 to zero, right? And in the crypto space, I don't think we've ever seen a top 20 coin fall like that. I mean, there have been coins in the past that have just fallen, but not to that level, Let me say what's up to the people in the chat that are watching, because it would behoove me to do so. We got White Knight Assassin in the building. Peace to you, brother. We got Clint Nelson in the building. Peace to you. Mr. Carbon Master in the building. Peace to you. Ernest in the building. Peace to you. And then we also got Ryan James in the building. Peace to you. Yeah, guys. So like I said, I should have titled this Coffee and Crypto, right? Because that's what I'm sipping on coffee right now. This is, what am I sipping on? I'm sipping on this latte. Yeah, this is, no, it's a caramel macchiato, grande size with a honey blend and vanilla and some raw sugar. You know what I'm saying? This is poison. Starbucks is poison, but when you get older, you need something to get you up. Guys, today we're going to talk about Luna Classic. I haven't really talked about it much on YouTube lately. And as I said, for you guys that are seeing this on my defunct channel, man, you guys should be going to moderators. Please post my Trendsetter Crypto TV channel, because I'm very active on that channel. I'm posting on that channel now every other day. So moderators, please post the link of my Trendsetter Crypto TV channel, because my other channel, is right now we're still going through some drama. So it is what it is, okay? And so if you look at, these are the market caps by size. Of course, Bitcoin is always going to be number one. The crypto market, if you look at it, right, and even if you look at it for the month right here, if you're just looking at performance aspect, Luna Classic is doing well. And let me just say this. I understand that there are a lot of people that have lost money when Luna crashed. And my heart goes out to them. I have a personal friend of mine who lost nearly $1 million investing into Luna Classic. So even if Luna Classic were to go up back to $1, which I do believe that it will within 90 days, and I'll explain why in this live stream, why I believe that, he's still going to be out, hundreds of thousands of dollars. You know what I'm saying? And so the reality is, though, when you look at it, you look at Luna Classic, B-Rise is a coin that I haven't talked about publicly, but it's been on my radar. On Patreon, I mentioned this coin a few months ago, right? And B-Rise has done very well. And so the market, if you look at it, a lot of these bubbles are red. I mean, Chili's had a really good month. EOS has come back from the dead. But most of the market, Atom is doing pretty well, right? But most of the market has really, really been Game Voice. When Game hit the rapper. Anyway, that's a corny joke. Anyway, but ApeCoin, remember everybody was on the Ape wave, and I told you guys that I would wait to buy. Now, remember ApeCoin when I made a video when ApeCoin was like $11. Now it's at $4, and I said I would buy at 6. I still haven't bought yet. You know, I do think that September will be a very volatile month. And I really, guys, August was one of the worst August in crypto since like 2015. They said, crypto was down, um, you know, about 14%. Bitcoin was down, right? So this was like one of the worst performing Augusts that we've had in a minute. And I think September will be good for certain coins. I think Luna Classic is going to have a phenomenal month. I think that Shiba Inu is going to have a phenomenal month, right? And when you look at Luna Classic, the fact that it's been able to pump like this, a lot of the reason why is because of speculation. Let's be honest, of the 1.2% burn, and we're going to get into all of that. Okay, guys, this is going to be one of these long, drawn out streams because we're going to get into a lot of different things, and there's a reason why this is the number one talked about crypto right now on Twitter, on the Telegram groups and whatnot, because this has massive potential to really, really run up. Okay, now guys, don't sleep. Join my Patreon too, because that's where I'm active. You know what I'm saying? My Patreon is where I get it in, and I'm very active on my Patreon. And like I said, I'll be posting a lot more. If you ever want to find me, if you can't find me on YouTube, if you can't find me on Snapchat, y'all be ratchet on Snapchat. Let's be honest. If you can't find me, you can always find me on Patreon, bro. You can always find me on Patreon, okay? Because this is where I'm very, very active and whatnot. So there's a lot that we're going to talk about today, guys, and I'm very, very excited, okay? So Terra Luna Classic, as you guys know, it hit the 33 marker earlier this week. Now it's retraced to about 25. We're in a very interesting position, guys, where at this point, right, for my technical analysis cats, because y'all say I don't do technical analysis. You're right. I don't. I got people that do it for me. Facts. Now, if this breaks out, then we're possibly going back up to the 26 marker again, and then possibly to 32 or even higher. Okay. However, if it dips from the point that we're at right now, so we're at a critical juncture, if it dips, then we could possibly go down again, kind of similar to here, right? So we're at a critical juncture right here where it could form what is known as a cup and handle, right? And so if it does that, we're in a great position to go back up. If not, if we break down, then we go down, okay? And so one of the aspects I always tell people is, to learn about crypto, right? I deal with more of the fundamentals, right? Because for me personally, I look at it like that. Because even with technical analysis, and I'm not throwing any shade, you can have 10 different people do technical analysis and you'll get 10 different opinions because it's based on what model are they using. And it's also based on, the fact of the matter is how good the person may be at it or not. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I look at it like it's still something that I'm learning, because I definitely don't. My technical analysis is trash. But then also a lot of these coins, like when you're looking at Terra Luna Classic and Shiba Inu, they're very, very hard to predict because of how volatile they are. The crypto market is not for the faint of heart. You got to be you got to understand that as suddenly as a coin can go up is as suddenly as a coin can crash. So it's not easy for people to stomach, but that's why I say this. Now I will say that Terra Classic will go down. I do think it'll retest the 12 marker eventually, as I said. I don't know if it probably won't do it today because that would mean a drastic crash, but I wouldn't, and this is not financial advice, but I wouldn't FOMO into this. And I said that in my Telegram group. And for those who want to be part of my Telegram group, you just have to become a Patreon of mine, and then you instantly have access to the Telegram group. But you got to be at the minimum, $5 tier. Well, no, you don't actually. You just, if you're a Patreon, you get access to the Telegram group. Actually, anybody does, any price point. Okay, but when you look at the fact of Terra Luna Classic, me personally, I was dollar cost averaging from when it crashed all the way to, late July. So I haven't in early August, possibly early August. I haven't bought any classic lately. I'm okay with my holdings. I don't have a lot, but I'm happy with what I got. And I think that this coin is going to do very well. You have nearly 1 million people watching it. I mean, this coin, if you look at it on livecoinwatch.com, it was ranked 600 like 2 weeks ago. Now it's ranked number 37 because of the crazy volume that it has been doing. Especially last week, at one point it did 1.4 billion in value, right? And so if you're looking at this from a perspective with the 1.2%, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. A lot of whales are looking at this as a meme coin. And why not? Because of the fact that it's got so many zeros in front of it. And with the 1.2% tax that they're talking about implementing on these exchanges, it's going to do some crazy numbers, guys. And so that's everything. That's what we're all waiting for, right? The 1.2% on-chain tax implementation. Now, there's been news that this will be released on the 12th, but then the Terra devs are saying that this is probably not going to be on the exchanges, like if we're talking about KuCoin or Binance, on the 20th. Listen, guys, I can wait less than 3 weeks. You feel me? I can wait less than 3 weeks. Now, MXC, which is more of a smaller exchange, they're supporting a test run of this burning implementation, starting sometime today until the 17th. So they're testing it for 2 weeks. Okay. So according to the proposal, the spot trading fee rate of lunch, and I don't call it lunk or lunich, I call it lunch, minus the H, European style. You know what I mean? Lunch, minus the H, European style. Okay. On MXC will be adjusted to 1.2% during the event. MXC will utilize actual trading fee received from Lunch USDT and Lunch USDC spot trading pairs to proceed with secondary market buybacks on a daily basis. Terra has officially provided a Lunch burn address. MXC will make arrangement to send Lunch tokens obtained from the secondary buyback of Lunch to the official burn address specified on a daily basis. Okay, so for people that are using MXC Global, the burn protocol will be implemented today. Now, me personally, if you ain't trying to pay the tax, not financial advice, but you can always use KuCoin. That's where I've been getting mine from. You can even get some on Atomic Wallet. Okay, for those of you who are on Patreon, you know how to give it up on Atomic Wallet because I've done a tutorial on using Atomic Wallet. Now, it is on the Android version. It's not on the iOS version yet. So that is the part. However, they do have Terra Classic Wormhole, and I do have some of that too, guys. I have a little bit amount of Terra Wormhole. I've got the Ethereum version, and I've got the BSC version. So I'm definitely tear it up. You know what I'm saying? Get it? Tear it up. Tear it up. God forgive me. God forgive me. Anyway, that's my carnal mind. God forgive me. Shout out to Daryl in the building. What up, Daryl? God bless you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Peace. We got you in the building. Shout out to Captain Cisco. Peace in the building. Guys, I really do appreciate you guys watching. As you know, right now, I'm just with the YouTube thing. It's just been goofy. So make sure that for any updates, stick to my Trendsetter Crypto TV channel because that's where I'm at. This channel right here, I'm not monetized or anything on none of my channels. So if you want to support me, please hit the Cash App or the Patreon. Also, check out my Trend to the Cryptocurrency course for those who want to learn more about crypto, okay? Now, guys, continuing. So remember, guys, I said that the Terra devs are talking about this on the 20th. Well, here you have they have their own Discord, the Terra Rebels Discord. I don't really go on Discord a lot. Discord is kind of like a wild place, bro. I thought Reddit and 4chan was wild. But some of y'all, listen, I'm not Big Truck, okay? I'm not Big Truck. I'm not gonna be on Discord all day, popping off, whatnot. And yeah, Big Truck, I heard you talking about the Shiba Inu Bull Party, bro. Listen, bro, I'll make you a special offer for the VIP package, Big Truck. But you're gonna pay more in the tax. We're gonna have to tax you for being so unruly, sir. You know what I mean? Envy is a sin, sir. It's a sin, and it doesn't look attractive on you. I mean, you have a face that only a mother could love, sir. So I understand why you would be mad at me. It's the same people like Big Truck, and I don't mean any malice by this, but these are the same people that told me that I was, out of my rabbit mind talking about Shiba Inu, and I didn't know what I was talking about, right? And Shiba Inu, of course, when it went on that run up in October, November, a lot of people felt a certain way. Why? Because they probably bought at the top. And now that it has gone down, they're mad at me. No coin goes up forever. And this is one of the reasons why I emphasize taking profits. You know what I mean? You have to take profits. So if you're on my Patreon, we've already discussed this. But if you bought in May, when I told you guys I went in, then you should be up easily 6x right now, minimum. If you bought the lower lows before like my cousin did, remember I keep telling you all about my cousin. He's probably watching from the cloud. Shout out to E. He bought Terra Luna Classic at the bottom. He timed it perfectly. He put $7 in, and then when it started to go back up, that $7 turned into 10 racks. But he didn't cash out at 10 racks because you know what happens is you get greedy, right? He cashed it out 3 racks, but still, a $7 investment going up to 3 racks. I don't even think Warren Buffett could say that he has an investment like that recently. Not in the last 20 years. Well, did Warren Buffett buy Amazon? I'm pretty sure he did, but I'm pretty sure he didn't buy the bottom. But I could be wrong. If Warren Buffett bought Amazon at the bottom, then I take that back. But turning $7 reg into 3 racks, to me that's a good that to me is a sign of a very savvy trader, right? Now here go the thing. What if I told you that you can turn 1,000 racks into 100,000, right? And I know people might say, Solo, you're insane, but I'm going to explain to you guys how it's going to be done, right? The thing is, let me be clear, it's not going to happen in a day. Sometimes I'm starting to realize now, a lot of people, when I say something is going to pump, they think it might pump that day. No. When I say Shiba Inu is going to pump, when I was making the last video, I said it would pump in September. Doesn't mean that it's going to pump September 1st. Like today, September is a long month. You feel me? So it kind of baffles me. Like I didn't give a specific date. There's 30 days in September. So with the Terra Luna Classic burn, I've said that before. The real pump is going to happen when that implementation is on Binance and KuCoin. That is going to be the catalyst for it to explode, right? All these pumps that you're seeing now, that's whales getting themselves in position. Because if you look at the numbers and you know that 1 + 1 = 2, then you would understand it. It makes sense. Captain Cisco said, as soon as lunch explodes, I will turn it into XRP. Captain Cisco, you are a man after my own heart. Yes, that is known as compounding profits. What that mean? That means that when you make profits off of one coin, then you flip it and you put into another coin. And when XRP goes up, then you take that and you flip it. Well, you know what? I'm going to keep it real with you. Guys, this is going to sound crazy to you, but we know that with the ISO protocol that is coming out, right? And let's divert to XRP for 1 second, because I haven't been paying a lot of XRP attention publicly or on Patreon, because I think that they purposely are keeping XRP down because, and I'm speculating, of course, right? One, the ISO protocol hasn't been fully implemented yet. Even though I did hear yesterday that the government says that. Did you guys hear that they said that they're coming out with CBDCs in the mid next year, sometime in 2023? That is interesting to me. And you know what? Let me see if I can find that article. Let's talk about XRP for a moment, because like I said, I got time today. Okay, but I think that the government is purposely holding XRP down. XRP, I think they're purposely doing that because they're not ready yet to implement the system that they want. Okay, they're not ready yet. And guys, I'm hearing some crazy numbers for XRP. I'm not going to get into all of that. I think that XRP, that when the case does resolve itself, I think that it could literally hit $10 within days. I think that it could hit $100 within a year, once the case, of course, is resolved in favor of XRP. But I'm hearing some crazy numbers for people talking about 50,000 and 60,000 and 80,000. I don't know about all that. And if that were to happen, you're talking about many years, you know. But anything is possible, guys. Anything is possible. I think that right now, if you look at this global situation, you know, a lot of people don't realize it yet, but with China, what's going on with China and such, it's just scary. So let's take a look, guys, at the Fed Reserve real-time payment set for mid-2023 debut. And then we'll talk about it here in a second, guys.
From the world to the power of cryptocurrency.
Welcome back. Time to check in with Coindesk Global Policy and Regulation.
Shout out to the Asian lady. I really appreciate her hair. Solo sipping again. No, I'm just admiring God's creation. Let's go.
Editor Nick Day, who is also the editor of Coindesk's The State of Crypto newsletter. Good morning, Nick. So we've got the Federal Reserve's Fed Now real-time payment set for mid-2023 debut. Tell me all about it.
Good morning. Yeah, so Fed Now has been this project that's been in the works for quite a while now, several years at least. And the idea is that the Federal Reserve can create a much faster and more efficient system for payments than what is currently in play.
Okay, guys. So this is a question I've addressed a while ago. A lot of people are saying that cryptocurrency is the mark of the beast system. I don't believe that crypto is. I've already stated why. But I do think that if you follow the CBDCs, now they will be able to monitor everything. So I do think that their version of it, and I know this is I might get in trouble. That's why YouTube don't like me. But I think that the powers that be, if they're able to track your spending habits in real time, they're able to see where you're buying your money. With the CBDCs, they can do that. If you own your own crypto wallet, Reg, you know, you're not using the bank system, but you hold your own crypto. This is why I push XRP so much. Then, I mean, yeah, they can still track you, but they can't really track you. So what I mean by that is that if Reg owns a wallet, and let's say Reg's got 1 million XRP, we don't really know that it's Reg's wallet. But we with the on-chain, right, because everything is verified on the blockchain, we can see where money is going. And guys, I think that's one of the reasons why the powers that be, they're not ready yet. Because everything, the blockchain will show where everything. And I do think that eventually, in the very near future, guys, money is going to be digitized, meaning everything is going digital, which was already happening with cryptocurrency. But it'll be so transparent. Now, the powers that be, we know that they do some funny stuff with the money, right? These wicked people like to do funny business with the money. And everything is able to be tracked. This is one of the reasons why if somebody hacks a crypto exchange or something, you're able to see on the blockchain where they're sending that money to. because you have people then that are able to kind of discern, and they have that knowledge to do that. Right now, with the system you have, you can take $1 million in cash and you would not be able to trace it. With the blockchain, everything to a point is traceable, right? And that's one of the reasons why you guys know I used to be a big fan of Monero, a privacy coin, but that's one of the reasons why they're trying to get privacy coins out of here. But I do believe that some privacy coins will still be around. Just personal opinion.
The idea being that this will be easier for folks who do not currently have access to financial services to perhaps gain access to financial services, as well as to just kind of streamline and make the actual transaction processes a bit more efficient and a bit easier for folks to interact with.
And does this have a crypto element? I mean, are they building on some sort of blockchain technology?
No, absolutely not. No, this is they've worked on this I think separately. I think it's one of those interesting things where it's like, yeah, these are the same goals that much the crypto world purports to have, but they are coming at this from a different architecture. So this is, for example, unrelated to any of the central bank digital currency work that we're hearing from the Boston Fed. This is its own project, its own entire thing.
I disagree. I think it will have blockchain in it. I don't know if they're going to be using their own blockchain. I mean, that's why you see different blockchains: Ethereum, Solana, Avalanche. Shiba Inu is about to come up with their own blockchain, Shibarium, right? I think there will be a blockchain element that they're using because blockchain technology is far superior than Swift, the technology that we've been using since the 60s or 70s, right? And so it's coming in mid-2023. And guys, make no mistake, this is going to sound crazy, but I do think that there'll be a black swan event where mass adoption will increase rapidly. And I know a lot of people, here goes Solo into the conspiracy theories again. I do think that there's going to be a black swan event, some sort of a financial crash or, some sort of a blackout, maybe. And then they're going to make everybody overnight go into this new system. And the people that are ready for it, which are you guys are going to know how to move instantly. There are going to be a lot of people who are not going to be able to move. So does that mean that when they do this whole black swan event, that means that cash is done? No, I don't think cash. I think that cash will still be around. I think that cash, we have another, good 20 to 25 years with cash. But cash is being phased out. And cash is being phased out ever since the 19. You notice how if you go to restaurants, now some restaurants, you couldn't even, if you were doing particularly DoorDash or Uber Eats, you can't pay cash with that. You have to pay with a debit or credit card, right? Or you go to certain places, banks, they were out of coins, right? So I do think that cash is going to be slowly phased out, particularly in the next 10 to 20 years. But I do think that we will possibly look at a 90% or 99% cashless society within 20 to 25 years. Things are moving rapidly, guys. And if you're paying attention, you already know.
All right. Meanwhile, we've got stablecoin Tether dismissing a Wall Street Journal report that claims that they have inadequate reserves. Very interesting. What do we know about that?
Well, I don't know if I'd go as far as to say that that's what the Wall Street Journal claimed. The journal claimed that, Tether's lack of transparency around some of its reserves suggests that, if the price of, for example, cryptocurrencies fall past a certain level, then Tether's reserves might in fact be insufficient. And they point to the fact that Tether does have some cryptocurrencies in its reserves, and, if the amount of crypto in Tether's reserves at any given point are such that the reserves are roughly equivalent to the number of stablecoins in circulation, and we are in a bear market, then if the price of digital currencies in that basket fall, then it just stands to reason that.
And you know what? I do use some Tether, and I do think that you got to be careful. I think Tether's fine for now, but we'll see in the future. I mean, I prefer USDC, right? But a stable coin, I mean, stable coins are important, especially during bear markets, right? Because if we do have a drastic crash coming, which I do think we will have one before the end of the year, you might want to get into stable coins as fast as possible. Just saying.
Tether might be insufficiently backed. Tether, of course, has put back on this. They said, this is not accurate. But it is also fair to say that, we just don't know. We don't have the full transparency that, Tether has, for example, promised. There's no audit or anything. So it is speculation, but you can see where the speculation comes from.
And finally, we're also hearing from Grayscale, a sister company, CoinDesk, full disclosure.
Okay, guys. So that is them talking about Tether and the Federal Reserve, FedNow real-time payments. So yeah, guys, I mean, pay attention to this. I will keep you guys in the loop for that. However, guys, all the coins I'm talking about, X marks the spot, right? So eventually, for me personally, one of the reasons why is people think, oh, you can't have more than one coin that you like. You certainly can. I love Shiba. I'm loving Terra Luna Classic, right? But ultimately, the way I'm looking at it is, just like Captain Cisco said earlier, I'm looking to compound all my profits into XRP. Not all of them, but a majority of my profits, because XRP to me has the most potential, the most upside out of any coin in the future. It may not be necessarily 6 months from now. It may not even be a year from now. But there's no doubt in my mind, there's none whatsoever, that XRP will one day be a 10,000 coin. Okay? You guys remember the glitch? You guys remember the glitch that happened last year? And people were saying, oh, it's a glitch. It's a glitch. No, I think that they were testing something. And once again, I know, highly speculative, but I think they were testing something. And I think that, when you saw all of that could be like the price of XRP maybe like 100 years from now or something like that. I know it sounds insane, but you know what? If you would have told me that, hey, there's a glitch that, Shiba Inu will be like $1 million per coin, and then you looked at your portfolio and you saw numbers that you never seen before, bro. And it makes you wonder, like, all these quadrillions, and I don't even think it was quadrillion. I think it was above quadrillion. It was crazy, that glitch, But there's a lot of money, guys, and I think that when we talk about this money, there's so much money that is being moved, not just in the markets on a daily basis, but also money being moved illegally, right? Now, obviously, I'm not saying that XRP will be $1 quadrillion, but what I'm saying is, guys, XRP is a coin that will be mainstream sooner than people think. So definitely a good coin, in my opinion, to hold. I do think that there's going to be some funny business still because of this case. But to me personally, if anybody, like, if XRP goes to like $10 and somebody were to ask me, yo, do you think it's a good buy? I would still say it is. I think it's one of these buys that I'm not gonna, knowing that one day it'll be, in my opinion, worth 10,000 a coin and possibly more, no doubt. Now, I do think right now it's at 33 cents. I do think that, like I said, I do see another crash, like a bigger crash coming, the mother of all crashes. And I think that might take XRP down to a quarter, maybe 20 cents. And when that happens, I think it's going to be crazy. You know what I mean? But let's get back to Luna Classic here. Since I've talked a lot about XRP and all of that. And by the way, guys, I think my next stream might be, we'll talk about some other meme coins. Let me know if you want me to do that, because I don't think meme coins are dead. I think meme coins are just getting ready to run again. I think we're going to have another meme coin season. Okay. So once again, this is regarding Luna Classic and how they're going to deal with it. So on chain on Binance, and and on-chain on other exchanges like Qcoin and such, it's going to be taxed. So that's going to be 1.2%. This is the transaction affected, right, with the proposal. It's going to be buy and sell. And I believe, too, that if you send your Luna Classic from wallet to wallet, there's going to be a 1.2% tax as well. I know some people are complaining like, oh, it's a ripoff. There's some of you guys right now that are in coins that have like a 30% tax or 20% tax, right? And whatnot. The reason why Luna Classic, and I think 1.2% is fair, because 1.2% is still is not too high, right? But if you're trying to cash out $1 million or more, then 1.2% tax, that's a tax, you know. That's a couple racks, right? I think that when you look at the massive upside, and I'm going to show you something, okay? When you look at this, and I posted this on Patreon. Let me see if I can make this bigger, okay? This is a burn calculator done by Hoplite. And once again, guys, you guys have seen my estimations. These numbers are crazy. Hold on. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Let me see. Let me know, guys, if you can see this. If you're on a cell phone, you may not be able to see this. But can you guys see this? If you're on a laptop, you should be able to see this. Let me make this a little bigger here. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. We're gonna do it like this. Okay. Can you guys see that? Let me know. Okay. So when you look at this is the burn calculator by Hoplite, right? And what it shows here is based on different transaction volumes, right? So right now we're currently, remember we went up to a nearly 1.5 billion volume, right? Earlier this week. Right now we're a little over 500 million, okay? So with this burn calculator, these estimations, right? And this was at when the price was at like the 1.5 marker. So keep that in mind, okay? So this was last week's prices. Okay, so that would be currently if the burn implementation was in place, right? The 1.2% burn implementation was in place currently on all, DEXs and exchanges and whatnot. It would be $6 million burned per day, which would be 180 million, per month. That would be 60 billion. Let me say that again. 60 billion Luna burned per day. Okay? Shiba Inu, let me put this into comparison to SHIB. And not to, crap on SHIB, because you guys know I love SHIB. But Shiba Inu burned 6 billion SHIB last month in August, right? Didn't really make a huge dent in the price. Imagine if Shiba Inu burned 60 billion per day. SHIB did 6 billion last month. We're talking about 60 billion of lunch burned per day, which then comes to 1.8 trillion. Guys, so what does that mean, Solo? Right? So in other words, is by the volume that it's doing, even at this level at 500 million, which we're already doing right now, right? Because remember, guys, we went to nearly 1.4 billion, right? So imagine, guys, if at that current level that we're right now, a little over 500 million, right? Burning 60 billion lunch per day. Now, me, guys, personally, I think that when things really start rocking and rolling, we can see a $3 billion transaction volume per day. Why is that? Because you're going to see FOMO coming in like you've never seen it before. We at one point saw Shiba Inu do volumes 10 to 15 billion a day. So 3 billion in Lunic or lunch per day in volume is not that far-fetched. That would be 363 billion per day that's burnt. That is ridiculous, okay? Which then would go to 10.9 trillion. Now, guys, remember, these are the numbers. You guys know my numbers are way more conservative. I think that in my numbers, we would do 393 billion per month. And even with that, I'm happy with that, because in that regard, even if with my conservative numbers, you would still hit 10 cents within, you would hit a penny within a month, and you would hit 10 cents within 4 months. With these numbers, guys, you would hit $1 in a month. Okay. Now, guys, remember, in crypto, anything can happen. I don't want to jump out the window like Hoplite, but I do see the reasoning behind this. Okay. And let me read the chat. Mr. Carbon Master says Shiba Inu at least needs to burn 70 trillion coins to see major impact for it to be half a cent. Yeah, you know what, Mr. Carbon Master? And they're talking about Shiba Inu burning 111 trillion coins per year. And this is according to one of their community moderators on Discord, right? Who is very well known. I forgot her name. I think that Shibarium, guys, will do very well, but we shall see. I mean, I don't have a number with Shibarium because of the fact that I know that they're going to be using Bone primarily. So I do see Bone eventually going up back to its previous all-time high, and it could definitely exceed that, right? So Bone is definitely one that I'm paying attention to. And for those of you who are on Patreon, you guys know, listen, on Patreon, man, listen, I'm very transparent. You guys know I don't have a lot of Bone. On Patreon, you know my exact number of Bone. And the Bone that I got it because of staking, right? I was able to 5x my amount of bones because of staking. And I don't have a lot of Bone. I really don't. My Bone amount is small. But if Bone goes up to, let's say, 80 to $100, man, listen, bro. I mean, we paying rent. You know what I'm saying? Reg, we paying rent. That's facts. So, guys, this list right here, for those of you who want a copy, I do have it on Patreon and whatnot. And this goes through the supply ladder and staking ratio calculator. Now, with the staking, let's talk about the staking for a moment. I'm glad that I brought that up. I got everything. So right now, the staking is 7% of the supply is staked. Okay. Me personally, I would love to see it go up to 10%. And I think that will happen. Right. And with some of these node where you can stake them, you have to do it a minimum of 21 days. And this will also help to catapult the price up. Now, in my last live stream, when I was talking about this, particularly on Patreon, I've been talking about this. When I did my numbers for Terra Luna Classic, I didn't even implement, like, I didn't even have the staking in place. Because I didn't even know that at that time I didn't even think about it. I'm going to be honest. So everything can happen faster, right? Everything can happen faster. And I really do think, guys, that this is going to go, the price increase, and this is based off mathematics, okay? When people, you don't know what you're talking about. I just showed you guys the numbers, right? Guys, this could be like, Terra Luna Classic could start something that we haven't seen before in the crypto space. It could start something that we haven't seen before. So with the staking, right now we have 484 billion staked. That's 7% of the supply. I would like to see that go up to 10%, and I do think that it will. And then, of course, here in comparison, and I've shown this before, are different places that you can stake it at. And they also have different voting power. I mean, this is community-driven now. This is community-driven. Captain Cisco asked, how much silver you got? Not enough, sir. Not enough. I definitely need more silver and gold. And I'm definitely a proponent and an advocate of silver and gold. And since Captain Cisco, since we were talking about compounding interest, profits, a moment ago, right? Definitely some of my crypto profits will go to silver and gold as well, So when I cash out of my lunch, not only am I putting it into XRP, XLM, and XDC, but I'll definitely will be buying some gold and silver too. You know what I mean? So that's what that is. So yeah, guys, and once again, this is not financial advice. Me personally, currently, guys, I'm not staking nothing. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. But I should stake a small amount. But I definitely have to look at the nodes. I know some people personally that have already staked, and they're already seeing great returns. The only thing is with staking is that with most of these nodes, then it's going to be locked up for minimum of 21 days, right? And so if the tax burn is implemented on the 12th and then it's implemented on most exchanges, then let's say the Qcoin and Binance by the 20th or 21st, I want to be in position. That's all I'm saying. I want to be in position, right? Now, I've heard some FUD. Let's address the FUD that Binance is not going to implement this, the whatchamacallit, that Binance is not going to implement the 1.2%, right? Now, of course, guys, when remember, I made a video on Patreon, and I think I may have done it on YouTube. I can't remember. But CZ, who's the CEO of Binance, says that if the community comes up with a 1.2% tax implementation, that Binance will honor it, right? Now, I know that, we got to be skeptical because it's of his word, but we have data, guys, that Binance has been buying lunch left and right. We know that as a fact, that they've been buying this like their life depends on it. So one thing about crypto is when you start to look at the coins, never underestimate the hunger of human greed. Let me say that again. Never underestimate the hunger of human greed. And what I'm saying is that Binance, they lost a lot of money when lunch crashed back in May. I'm pretty sure that CZ wants to recoup some of that. And the best way to do that is if, let's say, Terra Luna Classic, which is the last week was, outside of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some others, is one of the top 10 most traded coins. Why wouldn't CZ do that tax implementation? Because the exchanges make their money not on the burn protocol per se, not really, no. They make their money on fees. That's how Binance, Qcoin, that's how they make their money. They make it on fees. So if Terra Luna Classic at one point will be, once the tax implementation is implemented fully, why wouldn't Binance do that, right? So there's no doubt in my mind. It's all about just timing, guys. Just timing. And it is going to happen. It is going to happen. And I think that, when that happens is, I don't have a date for you guys. I know people are talking about the 20th. Some people have the 12th. I don't have a date. But what I do know, guys, is that Terra Luna Classic, I'm paying attention to the charts, the patterns, and I'm noticing something very interesting. Whenever Bitcoin seems to drop, Terra Terra seems to go up. Okay? So Terra is doing the opposite of what most coins are doing. When Bitcoin goes down, a lot of these other coins, altcoins, are going down with it. Terra tends to go up. And to me, that is a very bullish scenario, a very bullish case. All right? So there's no doubt in my mind. I think that right now, guys, it's just a matter of being patient, extremely patient. And, you can be in a position, guys, where depending on how much Luna you hold, if this goes back to $1, which I don't doubt it will within 90 days, then you will become a very wealthy person. If you only have, let's say, 500,000 Luna, and then you sell it at $1, that's $500,000. mean, that's off of a if you bought it at the 15 marker off of a $50 investment. That's genius, right? So personally speaking, I'm very bullish on it. I do think it's going to retrace. Is it going to retrace today? I don't know. I don't, like I said, we're at a critical juncture right now, but I do think it'll retrace back to the 12 marker. You know what I'm saying? I do think so. T. Williams says, how much TLC do we need to make millions? I got 100 TLC coins. Well, it depends on how high do you think it'll go, right? So you got to do the math. So you got 100,000 coins. You probably gonna have to wait till it goes to $10, sir. Now, do I think it'll go up to $10? I think that it'll go to $1. It can definitely do that, right? And just like we saw off of this tweet, for it to go to $1 with the burn implementation, and I would have to verify the math, it would need to be at a $10 billion market cap. That's very achievable. That's very achievable. It's already at a $1.6 billion market cap. 10 billion is very, very achievable. Very, very achievable. Right? Obviously, we're not in a bull run right now. But yeah, you would have to do the math. So if you have 100,000 coins times 10, that's at $10. Now, could it hit $10? Maybe in the future, definitely. If this continues up. But you know what, guys? Before we even talk about hitting $10 or $1, let's hit a penny first. let's hit a penny first, okay? But I think, guys, it's definitely possible. It is definitely possible, guys. Hold on a second, right? I mean, if you, with the burn implementation, you would be burning 36 trillion. I mean, I do think that there is a cap on the supply because they're trying to get back to a 10 billion circulating coin, right? But I do think within 90 days, listen, I'm more of a realist. Let's focus on that 3 billion mark, okay? That's what let's focus on that. Because I see a lot of YouTubers, they're going crazy right now, right? But then again, I know what people are saying. Well, Solo, it almost hit 1.5 billion, and that's without the burn. So it should easily do 6 billion or 10. Okay, listen, guys. I've been wrong more than I've been right lately. I'm not going to hold you. But I do know one thing, guys. I do know one thing. One thing that I know for sure, guys, about crypto is that FOMO is real. There's nothing like it. I was talking to Black Ram about this the other day. You will have people, for example, when Bitcoin was going up to 60,000 or whatnot, there were more people hitting me up, asking me, should I get into it and how can I buy? It wasn't even should I get into it. The first question is, how can I buy? Or, there's something in human nature that where people would rather buy at the top than buy at the bottom. It's the weirdest thing. And then you know what? I realize what it is. I mean, I know what it is. It's that the FOMO is that emotion that you're missing out. And when you get that feeling, and this is what I said in the Telegram group, because a brother was asking, should I get in now? Should I get in now? And I said, wait, be patient. Guys, I always tell you this. You got to have ice cold veins to be in this crypto market. You guys know I FOMO'd into mini projects. That's not a cap. That's real rap, right? And you learn your lesson. You learn your lesson. I FOMO'd into Clifford the Red Dog. I FOMO'd into that. How much money did I put into Cliff? I put like $300 in at the damn near top. Then it went to $600. So I doubled my money. I should have cashed out then, right? You guys know what my mentor, my OG, Ian Bellina, salute to him, says. When you're up 2x, what do? You take out your initial investment, right? But I got greedy. So Cliff went up to $600. And now let me look at my wallet. How much is my original investment, which was $300, right? Of Cliff. is $8.52. It happens, guys. And see, your favorite crypto YouTubers, they're not going to tell you this stuff. They're never see a lot of. I noticed this about crypto YouTubers. They'll never tell you about their L's, bro. They'll never tell you about their L's. Those just no, man. I made $1 million off that coin. I made 100,000. Yeah, come on, man. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck, bro. Oh, I also think this is a very good month for crypto. You know, we've got the Ethereum merge. We've got ADA. They're doing an upgrade too. I would be shocked if ADA doesn't 2x. I'm very bullish on ADA. You guys know. You know what? I don't talk about the blue chips enough. Now, guys in the chat, let me ask you this. Is Terra Luna Classic still considered a blue chip crypto or no? Because at one point, Terra was considered a blue chip crypto. Is Terra Luna Classic considered a blue chip crypto still in right now or no? Let me know, guys. Bill the Line says, Solar, what platforms do you suggest staking ISO coins such as XRP, XLM, and whatnot? Oh, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up, Bill. I'm still looking into it because of the fact that I'm going to be honest with you, bruh. I'm going to be honest with you. With XRP, right? I'm still looking into it because I know a brother on the what's his name? I don't want to give his name away, but a brother D from my Telegram group was talking about staking XRP coins. So me and him had that conversation. But I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. And my ISO coins, bro. I like my ISO coins in my cold storage wallet. Okay, cold store. I gotta keep it real with you, bro. I like my ISOs in my cold storage wallet, bro. After all this stuff, I just gotta, Celsius, Voyager. I mean, I'm not saying I rock with those. I never talked about those on my platform because I thought it was too risky. And certainly my intuition did lead me to be right on that. So thank God that I never got greedy and staked my coins on Celsius or Voyager, right? But my ISO coins right now, bro, I got to keep it in a cold storage wallet. So guys, this is one of the reasons why. Let's talk about cold storage wallets. Make sure to always get like a Ledger. You can get the basic version if you don't have a lot of money. That's the Ledger S, right? It's about $70. The Ledger X is about $120. And don't get it from Amazon because it could be tampered with. Get it from the official Ledger website, okay? Let me pull it up for you guys because they do have some fake websites, okay? And I don't want anybody to get caught up here, okay? So we're going to go to ledger.com. And this is how you know that you're an official website when it's got the security lock there. But a cold storage wallet allows you to protect your crypto. And one of the things now is Ledger, you can buy and sell from your Ledger too, which is very secure, right? But then you have the S and then you have the X. Now the X is allows you to store more cryptos. It also has Bluetooth enabled. I don't really do the Bluetooth like that because I'm afraid that some guy from across the street might do something with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest with you guys. T. Williams says, okay, I'm going to get 400K more. Yeah, and don't FOMO in. Like I said, T. Williams, with Luna, it'll probably go back down, okay? It'll probably go back down, right? I think that this is going to be very volatile, guys. There's going to be buying opportunities. If you feel like you missed out now, I don't think there's going to be buying opportunities, guys. You're just going to have to watch it and pay attention to it, right? That's one of the reasons. Hey, listen, I've been trying to get my cousin E to do crypto content with me. Some of you guys may already know him. He was the guy. Remember when I was at that hookah lounge, and then he was showing his Jack's wallet. This was years ago. We were at this hookah lounge, and he was showing his Jack's wallet. It was dark. And then, I was showing, and then he was talking about this crypto. This was years ago. This was 5 years ago. Since then, because, obviously my audience has grown a lot since then. Well, not a lot of people that watch my crypto content, but still, he's like, nah, man, we ain't doing nothing public. You know what I'm saying? He paranoid. I get it. Bud says I stake XRP and VeChain on BitTrue. Okay, that's dope. I'll definitely got to do my research on that. Damon Wade says, "What up, Solo? Appreciate you, bro. Hey, listen, I appreciate you for watching this, man. God bless you, man. For real, for real. You know what I mean? You guys here, like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Last month was rough for me because my portfolio's taking a beating worse than Lizzo trying to dance. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my portfolio was taking a beating, guys. Last month, guys, I was really, I was in a dark place. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was in a dark place, and it's by the grace of God, guys. Because God is a merciful God, and God will uplift you when you're feeling down. But last month was bad. Was really bad, bro. Really bad. Now it's kind of like September, guys. I feel in my spirit a lot of good things are going to happen. And also, if you outside of just my spirit and how I feel about it, is if you look at the facts, take feelings outside. Because remember, I keep telling you guys, you have to have ice cold veins, right? But I am human, right? I'm not an alien like some of your favorite YouTubers, right? Allegedly. So, when you look at what's happening with the Ethereum merge, I think that Shiba Inu is going to benefit from that. I'm hearing a lot of good things behind the scenes about Dogecoin. Don't sleep on Doge, guys. Don't sleep on Doge. I'm hearing some good things behind the scenes about Dogecoin, and I know a lot of people are giving me crap about Dogecoin. You know what? When it comes to the haters now, when it comes to crypto, they real talk, not to sound arrogant, but they can't tell me anything. They can't tell me anything. Bar for bar, they can't tell me anything, right? This is one of the reasons why people want to always attack me personally, because they can't attack my crypto knowledge. They can't. Shiba went up twice last year. Facts. Shiba's about to go up. Shiba went up last week. It just did what? It went up 80%, right? Shiba's about to go up again this month, right? So anybody, I'm in this for the long term. You guys know I've been talking about SHIB forever. But I will say this, guys. When stuff starts going crazy, right? When Shiba starts doing its thing again, every other video I'm going to make is going to be about profits. Take profits, take profits, take profits. Send it to your cold storage. Take profits, get a cold storage. Take profits, get a cold storage, get a cold storage, get a cold storage. Take profits, take profits. We're going to talk about that, right? Because that's something I always emphasize. If you're in the chat right now, and you're holding Shiba, if you're in the chat right now and you hold 10 million Shiba Inus or more, you are possibly a future Shiba Inu millionaire. Possibly. If you hold 100 million Shiba or more, you're possibly a future Shiba Inu billionaire. Possibly. I don't say that lightly or jokingly. Guys, if you know what my life is like, all I do is look at charts. All I do is read these articles, Telegram groups. If you go through my YouTube history, I'm watching history on different money markets. I'm watching history of money. Right now, I'm going through this phase of where I'm watching scam videos. Anybody remember this guy named Hush Puppy? Why, guys? Because right now, I'm like a sponge. I'm just soaking up knowledge. That's all I'm doing right now. I don't go to no clubs or bars right now. I'm not. You might see me out with the homeboys at a restaurant once in the blue moon, but I'm just like a sponge. And I'm really, really learning about the history of money, but I also want to learn about the psychology of money. So right now I'm learning about the psychology of greed. Why is it that people like Hush Puppy become so greedy? What enables a person to want to scam? Right? And one thing I do realize about this is, guys, there is a financial reset. We're in the middle of it right now. A lot of people say, "Oh, the Great Reset. They're gonna flip the button." Yeah. We know about Black Swan events. I mean but we've had Black Swan event after Black Swan event already for the last 2 years. The 19 Black Swan event facts. They told y'all sit at home, and y'all did. Y'all sat at home. They told y'all you need to take that jab, and y'all took the jab. Then they came out and told y'all the jab don't do nothing, and y'all still taking the jab. Black Swan events. Well, there's another word. What's that word for it? PSYOP, right? Then all of a sudden, Russia wants smoke with Ukraine. Black Swan event. Now you got China talking about they want smoke with Taiwan. Another Black Swan event. Or you could call it a war, call it whatever. But you have event after event after event. These wicked people, they want to enslave you guys. They want to enslave you. You see how gas prices are going up, food prices are going up. They want to enslave you. And while they're doing this great reset, right? And I do believe there's a wealth transfer too. Facts. They want to take your mind off of what's going on with the global market financially and then have you focus on these Black Swan events. Now you got random Black women shooting up, folks in Atlanta, but y'all talking about that. Y'all talking about who Brittany Renner is dating, right? Because a lot of people, they realize they think y'all dumb. So they put Brittany Renner in front of your face. They put a Black woman shooting up Atlanta in front of your face. A bunch of, riots and race riots in your face. Now you're outraged. Meanwhile, while all of that is in your face, now they're passing things. Now they're talking about stuff like this. The whole Fed thing. Coming out with the CBDCs. They're talking about stuff like that. But you're not paying attention to that. Because you're so busy focused on these Black Swan events and these other gossip events about who Brittany Renner is dating and such like that you're not focusing on the information that you really need to focus on. It's unfortunate. And I know a lot of people think I'm crazy for what I believe in and this and that. Once again, guys, like I said, I study money. I study the psychology of money. And that doesn't mean anything, right? Because I'm not a financial advisor and this and that. But if you've been in the crypto space as long as I have, guys, I really, this space has grown faster than I thought it would in the last 5 years, no doubt in my mind. When I have my cousin from San Diego send me this because he sees this on the beach, a Bitcoin in the middle of the beach. And then when I go to my local grocery stores, they have 2 of these Bitcoin ATM machines. They're prepping you guys. Remember when they got rid of whatchamacallit? Phone booths? You didn't even notice until you looked at it and say, damn, well, what happened to phone booths? Because guess what? Everybody then had a cell phone. Everybody had a cell phone. That's why they got rid of phone booths. Because everybody got cell phones. One day I looked around and said, well, what happened to all the phone booths? Because everybody had a cell phone. This is how it's going to be with crypto. One day it's going to be like everybody's going to have a crypto wallet. You're going to be like, what happened to ATM machines? Oh, we got crypto now. Yeah, Ernest, thank you, bro. And you got to understand, bro, I'm the type of guy, bro. I spend a lot of time thinking about the future, bro. I think about the future all the time. I think about the fact that where's human technology going to be 20 years from now, 50 years from now, 100 years from now? I was born in the wrong era, man. I wish that, because when nanotech comes out and we really got these Iron Man suits, people flying in and out, with suits or flying cars, I won't be around then, or I'll be too old. You know what I'm saying? Technology in the next 50 to 100 years, maybe even 20 years, is going to go up. It's going to grow exponentially. We're going to see things technologically wise in the next 30 to 100 years that is going to be amazing in the human race. Unfortunately, a lot of a guy like me, I'll be in a retirement home. Neat says China and Taiwan ain't a black swan. Black swans are unpredictable. And that's what I'm. But you know what? Russia and Ukraine to me was not predictable. That came out of nowhere. But the Taiwan-China situation, you're right. That is something that we're expecting. And God, by the mercies of God, I pray that doesn't happen, because that would be bad for everybody. That would be bad for everybody. That would be bad for everybody. If China's going broke, then why do they want to go to war with Taiwan? Well, wars generate income, Mr. Carbon Master. Wars generate income that generates money, right? When World War II happened, America got lit. Why? Because they were mass producing weapons and selling it to the Allies. Before America got in, they were selling weapons to the Allies, right? The British and whatnot. So wars produce income. It's all about money. Produces money and bloodshed. It's unfortunate, but that's the dark side of some human beings. Floyd says, let's talk about BRICS new currency replacing the dollar soon, like next year soon. You know what? Yeah, let's talk about that. There are countries, Russia, China primarily, they want to get off the dollar. They've been wanting to get off the dollar for a long time. And now that we have a weak administration, a weak president, now you see them being bold, right? And it's unfortunate that we have a president that he doesn't know his left from his right, and he doesn't know his up from his down, And God forbid the person next in line to him, if she becomes in office. So the dollar, I do think that the dollar will crash. That doesn't mean that the dollar is going to be worthless, but I do think the dollar did very well in August, by the way, Floyd. It did. But I do think the dollar will crash within 12 months. I do believe that. Yes. I do believe that. Mr. Carbon Master says, LOL, how will vending machines work if they get rid of digital wallet? I don't know, man. Maybe they'll figure out a way, bro. Maybe they'll have a QR code that you have to scan or something like that. I don't know, but they'll figure out a way. They'll figure out a way. They always do. Plus, I think that a lot of people think that you're going to have to sit and write out your wallet address or something. No. It's going to be through, a lot of QR codes. We already talked about how Apple is going to integrate crypto payment into iPhones, right? And then also you're going to have a lot of credit cards that are going to be connected to your crypto wallet, right? So it's going to be seamless transition for a lot of people who are savvy enough, or that you're going to see a lot your crypto credit card be done. Now there is a video. Hold on, guys. Let me see if I can pull it up. That where it shows a form of paying via crypto, but I got to pull it up, guys. It's a dope video. It shows this credit card. Oh man, hold on. Let me see if I can pull this up, guys, because I want you guys to see. Like I said, I spent a lot of time talking about thinking about the future, guys, and because I've always been that kid where Back to the Future was like one of my favorite movies. I watch a lot of shows with time travel and all of that because that whole thing, it intrigues me greatly. It does. Where's society going to be 20 years from now, 50 years from now, 100 years from now? It intrigues me deeply. It does. So it is what it is. Damon Wade says, preach solo, preach, brother, you tell him. Master Tactics says, I first heard of nanotechnology from Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, bro. You know what? Nanotech, when did I first hear about it? I've heard about it before, but I think that Iron Man, right, really got me intrigued. And I'm not even talking about the movies. I'm talking about the comics, my G. Let's take it back to the comics. And then one of the things, obviously you guys know I'm a big anime head. So a lot of anime is based on future events, right? So then to see some of that stuff is very interesting. I mean, we're talking about now space travel and stuff like that. It's very, very interesting to me. Hold on, guys. I am looking for the this little video because I really want to play it for you guys. I think it's dope. I'm going to build a rocket ship when I'm a billionaire, Captain Cisco. A lot of people think I'm capping, but you know what, guys? I will say this. I think, guys, within the next year to 10 years, I think money's going to change drastically, right? Call it the Great Reset, call it wealth transfer, whatever you want to call it. Money's going to change. I'm not just talking about crypto. I'm talking about how, I'm not just talking about the money, how everything will be digitized. You guys know I believe in that. But I'm also talking about how money's going to be viewed, right? I think that one day you will go to a gas station and a gallon of milk is going to be like $100, bro. You know what I'm saying? That will happen. So hold on, guys. Let me see how I can transfer this because I want to play this video for y'all. I don't know how to do this. Let me see. Blah, blah, blah. Hold on just one moment, guys. I'm going to see because I really want people to see this. I really want people to see this. Hold on, guys. So listen, guys, I'm doing this so ghetto. I have to upload this on my YouTube channel. So bear with me, guys. I'm going to go. Give me 30 seconds, guys. I'm going to show you this crazy video. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Also, check out the Patreon, guys. Don't sleep. We active on the Patreon. If you want to support the channel too, hit the Cash App. Now I'm saying I had to move back in with my mom temporarily. I'm joking. I didn't have to do that. But guys, give me 30 seconds. I got to upload this video, and I'm going to show you this crazy video. You guys want to stay tuned. Give me just 30 seconds, and here we go. So I just uploaded this video, right? And of course, my internet is being slow. So bear with me, guys, as this video comes. But this is like, they call it the QFS card, I believe. Right? And XRP is connected to this. Like, guys, hold up. This video is crazy. Watch this. This is crazy to me. It might not be crazy for you, but I think this is crazy. Well, what just happened? Okay, guys, hold on 1 second. What the heck just happened? Bear with me, guys. I mean, this is what, like I said, man, this is why we need better, technology, man. Like I said, I was born in the wrong era, man. One day we're going to have like AG, man. And I'll be too old by then. Everything is going to be so seamless. I mean, this internet right now, man. You know what? People thought the pinnacle of internet was 56K modem. They're like, oh man, I got the 56K, man. It's fast. And what happened? We got broadband and all of that, right? And the internet is just going to be internet is going to be so much faster in the future. A lot of people haven't even thought about it. And people think internet is fast right now with 5G. They're talking about 8G, my G. 8G. Can you imagine 10G By that time, we probably won't even have a human body. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, guys. Hold on a second. Let me play this. You see this? Hold on a second. See that? It's a credit card. Okay, I don't. So it's a credit card guy. Hold on, I'm gonna play this again, bro. This is so crazy to me. Watch this. Okay, so this looks like a regular credit card, right? It's got that chip, but the chip is a little bigger, right? They call it the QFS card, right? And this is based. The ISOs are going to be using this card, guys. XRP, XLM, XDC. So for all you guys wondering, oh, I'm going to have to sit and send my address to when I'm at the. No, it's not going to work like this. This is how it's going to look like, guys. I'm showing you right now. Let's go. See that? He clicks something, and now it's like, it looks like Star Trek, like an interface just comes out. And I know the quality is very choppy, guys. It's still rendering. So make sure to watch this video. I just uploaded it. But then it shows the balances of what he just bought. And that he's scrolling through it. He can look at the markets, his account. This is crazy. And it showed him coupon offers. Guys, the future is going to be crazy, guys. This is going to be nuts, guys. They're working on this right now, guys. This is not 10 years from now, 20 years. They're talking about this coming out next year, guys. Look at this. This is crazy. I'm telling you. So they're talking about this coming out next year, guys. And then everybody has to be ISO compliant. I mean, they said it's coming out November this year, but technically all the banks, everybody will have to be ISO compliant by November of 2025. You know, so XRP Army, I do gotta let you know that. But these QFS cards are coming out next year, guys. Amazing. I'm definitely getting me one. I mean, this looks dope. I mean, this looks dope. So yeah, guys, the future is very, very interesting to me. And I think a lot of people don't realize, and this is the stuff that I look at, guys. Like when I tell you I'm researching money and stuff, I look at stuff like this. I'm looking at what's coming out in the future. What are we looking at in the future? There's so much stuff coming out, guys. A lot of people haven't even thought about it yet. But the future, guys, is happening a lot faster than people think. And a lot of people are going to get caught off guard not because they're stupid, but because they're not paying attention. Because the media is not really going to show you this. You got to find this type of information. You got to look for it. You know what I mean? And this is one of the reasons why I do what I do, because I look for stuff like this. I really do. You know. He says, you watch Star Trek? I used to when I was a kid. I haven't watched Star Trek in years, but I used to watch Star Trek as a kid. I mean, Neat says, if China goes for Taiwan, they're going to blow up 85% of world's chip supply of the world. I'm happy I'm driving a 98 Silo. How about you? Hey, listen, man, I'm still driving my Toyota Camry, bro. I'm happy with my Toyota Camry, bro. Facts. You know what I mean? I'll drive my Toyota. You know, I love my Toyota. Nothing wrong with that. Taiwan has planted them in case they get taken. China wants them intact. You know, and that's another thing. And you know what? With the Chinese Taiwan situation, I've been paying attention to it, but I'm not going to lie. The last 2-3 weeks, I haven't really been paying as much attention to it. I do know that Nancy Pelosi went over there, and I thought that was really goofy. Did you guys hear that Nancy Pelosi recently, she stole a stock, $25,000 worth of stock, and then a month later, the government came out and said that stock, they can't trade it in a certain area, I believe, or something like that. So then the stock started to plummet. If you look at the numbers, there's a hold on Twitter, right? Nancy Pelosi, they're saying out of the last 20 years, she's the best stock trader in the world, guys. There's like a hold on, guys. Let me show you this. There's like a Twitter account that follows Nancy Pelosi's stock trade. Nancy Pelosi is the best stock investor in the last 20 years. Make that make sense, my G. Make that make sense. Hold on a second. I'm gonna pull this up because I follow it. How do you spell Pelosi, man? Nancy Pelosi stock, right? There we go. Here. It's called Nancy Pelosi Stock Trader Tracker. It's got over 148,000 followers. And all they do is they've just, because if you're, I guess, in the government, you have to be publicly disclose your stock trades, right? And according to this, Nancy Pelosi is the smartest stock investor in the last 20 years. And listen, guys, this is not conspiracy. This is facts. This is facts. Okay. Pelosi Jr., Nancy's son, was an unnamed guest during her tour of Asia and Taiwan. He also is on the board of two lithium mining companies, SXOOF and ATAO. Asia countries produce 75% of world's lithium batteries. Okay. This is the one I was talking about. Back in 2021, the Pelosi's bought 25K share of MSFT weeks before the U.S. announced a $22 billion contract with them. Last month, the Pelosi sold, this is the one I was talking about, 25K share of NVDA weeks before the government tells them to stop selling to China. Fool me once, fool me twice. So hold on a second. Nancy Pelosi just buys a stock randomly weeks before they get a contract with the government? And y'all telling me I'll be crazy with these conspiracy theories. Even Nancy Pelosi is the smartest, most telepathic woman in the world. Or she knows something that we don't. Imagine, guys, I told you, hey, buy this stock because the government is going to give them $22 billion contract. You guys would call me the GOAT, a crypto. Facts, right? But she just bought this back in 2021. 2022 Army contract here, you guys. And so you guys check this out. I'm surprised. I thought I followed them. Let me click that. There we go. I'm following this. I thought I did follow them. Or maybe there's more than one account. Right? So yeah, Nancy Pelosi. I mean, so this follows Nancy Pelosi's plays, stuff like that. So for all my brothers that are in the stock market, this is not financial advice, but I guess pay attention to what Nancy Pelosi is doing. And you can just go on here and I think they even have a portfolio of what she's buying. But you guys, I guess pay attention to what Nancy's doing and mirror her stock tips and you should be fine. Allegedly, you know. I'm telling you, man, it's the corruption allegedly is just so wicked, bro. It's kind of like, how do you get away with this? How is this like possible? And nobody says a damn thing. And then when you point out these facts, they call you crazy. They try to gaslight you, call you crazy and conspiracy theory. Just like right now, they're trying to make all black men effeminate. And they want to make women into men. But when you bring out these type of talking points with facts, they want to call you crazy because the people that control the narratives are the people that want you to submit to them. That's why men's testosterone has been dropping for the last 50 years. That's why they put fluoride in the water and other junk. They want you to be docile. They want you to be neutered. They want you to be a slave, right? And when I'm talking about modern day slavery, and God bless our ancestors, I'm not talking about chains in the sense that we talk about slavery in the 19th century. I'm talking about they want you to be a modern day slave where you just punch in a clock and you do as they say. The elites, they don't look at you and I as human beings. They look at us as cattle. I remember, I forgot her name. There was a billionaire woman that's in Australia. I forgot her name. And I saw this in a documentary. The billionaire woman said that Australians should be paid the same way that people lower wages the same way that people are paid in China and Africa. It causes an outrage in Australia, where the Prime Minister of Australia had to say, no, we do fair wages in Australia. And then the Australian woman said the same bill, and she's a billionaire, an ugly old hag too. Let me just say that. And I don't say that with malice. I'm just saying that she got a face only a mother could love. Facts. But this lady then said that if people should stop hating on rich people, and instead they should work harder. Now remember, this is coming from a billionaire that grew up with a silver spoon in her mouth. She never worked for a day in her life. She got daddy's money, right? And I'm not saying every rich person is like that. I'm not saying that at all. Let me be clear. But I'm just saying that you have a lot of people that grew up like that have the mentality that poor people, poor people are disgusting, that, you know, people like you and I, regular people, we're not worthy to breathe the same air that they breathe. Woe to them, I say. Woe to them. Wicked people, I tell you. Wicked. Okay? Master Tactics says everyone who owns cold storage wallet needs to invest in anti-static cases or Faraday bags to protect themselves in case of an EMP blast. Security protect is key. Okay, I didn't even know that, bro. I didn't even know that. Know what I'm saying? But I'll definitely look into he said anti-static cases or Faraday. See, Master Tactics, man, you need to email me this, man, because see, I'll be on this type of stuff too. So I'm definitely looking into that. Okay. All right, guys. So right now with the crypto market, hold on. Did I miss anything on my lunch presentation? No, I think I went through everything. Okay. Right. So right now lunch is down. Like I said, don't FOMO in. If you feel like you want to buy some just because you want to hold some, fine. But I wouldn't FOMO in right now. So right now, what I'm going to be doing on Patreon, because I showed you guys, I made a video. I showed you how to earn bone for free. That came out this week. Where I'm taking profits on lunch, I showed you guys where I'm taking profits. You feel me? I'll definitely be doing a video of where I'm planning on buying more. I'm just putting a little bit of bread to the side because I'm thinking that Bitcoin will go to 17K, down to 17K, or maybe even lower. I don't know when that will be, but I am hoping that'll happen because then I can get into some other things. Mr. Carbon Master says the black budget government has advanced tech they ain't coming out with until 100 years. You feel me, bro? When I heard, what's his name? Ed Snowden say that they got tech where they can watch what you're doing from your TV, even if your TV is off. Right? And now they're talking about they making tech where they can read your mind. Lord have mercy, guys. Can you imagine? They have tech where if they put it to your mind, they can read your thoughts. Like to me, guys, that blows my reality, guys. That doesn't even comprehend for me. They're saying that they're working on technology that can read your thoughts. What? That is scary. That is scary. That is so they imagine they got tech, man, that you ain't even. So when I see something like this QFS card and they talking about, yo, this is coming out early 2023. They talking about early 2023. They already got tech like this. They got tech where, you know, and I forgot the technical term, where they have AIs, kind of like Friday, you know, that Tony Stark's-ish, right? Friday, Jarvis, they already got tech like this. They're just not releasing it to the public yet. They got tech where if you're driving your Tesla, instead of the GPS being in your little computer, it'll map it out to you on the street. Kind of like, you know, the NBA games where it shows the shot clock now on the screen, on the floor? Well, it'll map it out to you similarly, just like that. So while you're driving, the arrows show you where to turn. It'll have a real arrow pointing. It is bananas, guys. The tech that they have that is going to be coming out in the next 100 years, it's going to blow your minds. It's going to blow your mind, man. Facts. Know what I mean? How do we earn Boom for free? That is a great question. And I answer that question on my Patreon, man. So, you know what I'm saying? We talk about Andrew Tate as well. You know, I'm bringing back some of the masculine content, you know, that is relevant. But we're talking about that. Talk about the lunch profiles, how to earn Bone for free. I just uploaded a video, The Rise of Lonely Men. And we still talking about crypto. We still, if I talk about men's issues, we still talking about crypto, man. Facts. So yeah, man, go on the Patreon, bro. It's very reasonable. You feel me? The Patreon is very, very reasonable, bro. It's 55 cents a month. Not 55 cents. It's 55 cents a day, $5 a month, bro. 55 cents a day, $5, you know, $5, less than 55 cents. $5 a month, bro. Right? So make sure to check the Patreon. But yeah, guys, looking at the markets real quick before I go out. And I'll probably make a live stream too on I don't know. I don't know if I'll do a Labor Day. But I'm hoping that Bitcoin goes lower to 17K, 15K, because I'm trying to get Ethereum. I'm trying to get Ethereum. Remember, guys, when I was hoping to get Ethereum at 800, 500? Well, I did get a little bit of 900, but I need to get more. We'll see. But now they're talking about with the merge, Ethereum might go to $3,000. Ethereum, guys, is highly underpriced, in my opinion. Ethereum should be at $10,000 right now. Yeah, I said it. Or $8,000 minimum. But Ethereum, there's no reason Ethereum should be this low. It's ridiculous. ADA, I think, is going to have a nice pump this month, right? Dogecoin, don't sleep on Doge. A lot of stuff behind the scenes going on with Doge. I've already talked about a lot of this stuff. But Dogecoin, I'm like I said, with the Ethereum merger that they're working on, I think that it's going to catapult Doge. You know, wouldn't shock me if Dogecoin hits, you know, 70 to 90 cents on the next bull run. You know, I mean, Dogecoin is going to do very well. Shiba Inu, guys, all our eyes are on SHIB right now, man. Let's not sleep. Shiba Inu, I think, is going to have a fantastic month. I think that before we see a rise, we're going to see a crash. I do think that we're going to crash first. I'm always expecting a crash. So I'm expecting a crash first, right? So yeah, guys, I appreciate you. Bill the Line says, better be lonely and rich than lonely and broke. Facts. Facts. This is one of the reasons why when people ask me about female nature, man, not to diss nobody, but I really, there's nothing new under the sun, bro. You know what I mean? I mean, what's the point of worrying about what women are doing if you're broke? You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you get paper, women are not going to be, you're not going to be worried about what women are doing. Women are going to be worried about what you are doing. When you got paper, they are going to, listen, they're going to be worried about what you're doing because they want your attention. Know what I mean? Bro, listen, I'm not capping. You know how many snow bunnies were in my DMs in the last bull run? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm just saying. And now I can't get one snow bunny to hit me up. I really can't. I'm not even capping. I can't even get one snow bunny to hit me up right now. And you know I love my sisters. I really do. Well, black women. I had listen, bro. This is how you know that I had black women, bro, doing consultations with me. Facts. Now, there ain't no black woman doing consultations with me, bro. The bull run is a beautiful thing. FOMO is a beautiful thing. And when it happens, guys, we're going to be ready. We're going to be ready. Shiba is going to have a great month this month. I do believe we're going to crash first. Luna Classic is going to have a phenomenal month as soon as that burn is implemented. And then other coins, other blue chip cryptos I haven't even talked about that I think are going to do well. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at Near right now. Near's like, bruh, this is like a steal right now. But I do think that there's going to be a crash. I don't know if it'll be this month or next month. I do think there'll be a crash before the end of the year. I do know that. That's the only thing I am sure of. I don't know if it'll be this month or next month. So I am expecting a mother of all crashes. And if I can get Near for $1 or less, I'm confident. You know what I mean? Crow. Oh, we love Crow over here, bro. Crow, I think in the next bull run, Crow's going to hit like $9 or $10. Whenever the next bull run happens, I think Crow is going to hit like $9 or $10, bro. Know what I'm saying? Where's Crow at, bro? Like, I think Crow's gonna hit $9 or $10. Kronos. Yeah, Kronos. You know what I'm saying? I do the next bull run. But right now, everything is down. Everything is down. So my short-term focus right now is Shiba and Luna. But my long-term focus are always the coins that I've been telling you guys about, XRP. I rock with Crow. I'm looking at Near. I'm also, I also got into Ka. I talked about that on Patreon. I think Ka is gonna do very well. Looking at Bone for the short term, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as Bone goes back to its previous all-time high, which is crazy, right? It sounds crazy. Previous all-time high is not 366, actually $40. I think that Crow can do very, very well because Bone is gonna be the main one for the Shibarium burn, right? That's something that we have to talk about. Bill Alliance says solo this month. I think Bitcoin will be returned from the broke exchange center, right? This will probably tank crypto prices. You talking about Mt. Gox? Yeah, I heard September 15th. Yeah, you know what? If that's the case, I'm glad you brought that up, Bill the Lion. God bless you for bringing that up. Mt. Gox is supposed to be, there's rumors that that's coming out September 15th. Hold on a second. If that's the case, I can't blame the supposed victims for cashing out, but then I'm hearing that people who are in the know with Mt. Gox, they're saying they haven't heard anything. So let's pull this up because I know that that's what it is, right? So they're talking about the repayment timeline. This came out here a couple days ago, and they're talking about September 15th, right? So that's the deadline. If that Mt. Gox happens, Bill, it definitely will crash the market. Quant, Ryan James, God bless you. Yeah, Quant is great. Quant, XRP, H-bar, great. Near, great. Yes, Quant is great. I mean, so many coins, guys, so many coins, but I don't have a lot of money. So I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all can relate, man. So many coins, so little options, but Quant is definitely one that should be on everybody's top 10 list. Definitely top 10. Definitely top 10. Definitely top 10. H-bar is great too. I think H-bar should be in everybody's top 10 too. Like when we talk about Quant and H-bar, those are blue chips. And you know what? I think my next live stream, I'm gonna start going back to more of my blue chips content. Because I've been doing a lot of memes, right? I've been doing a lot of memes, stuff like that. We need to get back to the blue chips. I know the degen, that's what everybody is on right now because everybody's trying to make money. But right now, with the degen coins, because of the bear market, you're lucky for degen coin is at a $10 million market cap. These degen coins, remember when degen coins were like a $1 billion market cap? Remember that? And 100 million? Now degen coins, if you find one that's 10 million, it's just pumping and dumping. It's whales just dumping on small fries. Like everybody's just getting pumped and dumped. Like, and if you're not a whale in these degen coins, you're gonna get dumped on. Or if you're not in early enough, you know. So I think right now, guys, in the bear market, we're gonna talk about blue chip coins. And let me say this right now. And I know a lot of people are gonna call me crazy, but Shiba Inu, can we say that Shiba Inu is now officially a blue chip coin? Can we say that? SHIB has been in the top 20 now for a year. So can we say that Shiba Inu now is officially a blue chip coin? Can we say that now? All this talk about SHIB is trash, SHIB will never do anything, blah, blah, blah. SHIB has been in the top 20 for a year now. That's facts. That is facts. And you know what? Mark my words. Mark my words. In about 6 months, SHIB will be a top 5 coin. There's no doubt in my mind about it. In about 6 months here, within 6 months, SHIB will be a top 5 coin. Y'all gotta be bugging, man. All that talking about Shiba Inu is trash. Shiba is still a top 15 coin. Come on, man. Stop the cap. Stop the cap, man. Stop the cap. All right, guys. Well, anyway, this has been a very fun live stream, guys. Like I said, I'm trying to be more active. Make sure, guys, go on my solo Trendsetter Crypto TV channel. That, like I said, that's where I'm at, guys. Okay, I'm posting the channel in the chat because YouTube likes to censor. Make sure to like my videos too. And yes, I do like my own videos. I'm ghetto like that. Facts. Solo, how much profit are you up overall career? Just asking. You know what? I'll answer that question if you join my Patreon. How about that? I'll answer that question one day on my Patreon. Not today. I'll answer that at the end of this month, though, if you join my Patreon. Now I'm saying, I love it when people want to ask, yeah, Solo, can we look at your portfolio in real time? Can I look at your bank account in real time? Something. Hey, listen, man. I know that there's some scammers that watch me, man. Bro, listen, man. I don't know you, bro. Like, if I don't know you in person, bro, like let's just keep that conversation. And even if you know me in person, please don't ask me that. Thank you. Make your profits from meme coins straight into ISOs and precious metals. Superfood, man. I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. Gold, silver. You know what I mean? No platinum. Gold, silver, we're doing that. Yeah, I totally agree with that. And you guys know I just got into AMC stocks this year, right? If you guys want me to talk about gold and silver too in the future, where I'm buying gold and silver, let me know. And I'll do a video on buying gold and silver. Don't show your bank account. No, but that's the point, Mr. Carbon Master. When people ask to see my portfolio, I ask, well, can I see your bank account? You know what I mean? I love it when people want to say, like, oh, don't take crypto advice from a guy that won't show your portfolio or this and that. This is not advice. This is a conversation. I'm having coffee right now. I'm sitting here in my wife beater, bro, having coffee. This is a conversation. Like, these are the conversations I have with my homeboys in person. The only difference is I'm having this on YouTube. You don't have to invest in the ISOs. You don't have to invest in this coin. I'm not telling you to invest. I'm just giving you information of what I'm doing. Listen, you can ask my homeboys. The same way I talk to y'all, it's the same way I talk to them. That's facts. The same way I'm talking to y'all right now is the same way I talk to my homeboys. So my cousin E, he don't even want to hear me talk about Shiba no more. He's like, yeah, you don't know what you talk, blah, blah, blah. Me and him, we go back and forth on it all the time. It's to the point where, and you know what? He's very smart. So he's an engineer. You guys know that. So me and him, I don't even argue about Shiba with him anymore because I understand, because he always looks at the market cap, right? That's how everybody looks at as you should. But this is what I'm telling you guys is Terra Luna Classic is going to show you guys what a burn protocol is supposed to do in crypto. And if Shibarium executes it properly, then Shibarium could do something very similar. That's why I'm super bullish on Luna Classic, because it'll show you what a burn protocol can really do when it's being used on a coin that has a lot of volume in regards to daily trading. Because a lot of these degen coins right now, bro, you're lucky if you find a degen coin that has 10 million in value. And that's very small because that could just be one whale. 10 million is not a lot. Even in crypto, no. Even 100 million is not a lot. You guys forgot already that meme coin had Shiba Inu at one point had a $40 billion market cap? You guys forgot that? Dogecoin last year in May had an $88 billion market cap with $2 billion in trading value one day. So what the heck is a $10 million degen coin and a $500,000 trading value? That's a pump and dump, right? So the point I'm trying to make is that when Luna Classic will have the burn implementation, and then you have a coin that has a billion in trading value, 2 billion, 3 billion, maybe even possibly 4 billion trading value, then you really see what a burn implementation looks like and what it could do for Shibarium. And I hope that the Shiba Inu devs take note of what's going to happen with Luna Classic. Because if Luna Classic executes this properly, once it gets enabled into the on the exchanges. And if Shibarium can replicate something similarly, sky's the limit. That's what it is. And to those people wondering, oh, when are we having the Shiba Inu Bull Party? When are you? Man, listen, man, the Shiba Inu Bull Party, I'm going to make this official, bro. I'll make this official. The Shiba Inu Bull Party, fam, we're not just going to have one. We're going to have multiple ones. And it is going to cost you. It is going to cost you, bro. It is going to cost you. But anyway, guys, God bless you. God bless America. It's your boy Jones, and I'm out. Peace.
Irresistible now. Irresistible now.